Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Indiglojypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm going to do a general tarot reading for your sign. However, Cancer shows up in your chart, you're welcome here. Or if you're dealing with a Cancer, please keep in mind the reading will be general and the messages won't resonate with everyone, so take what you need and leave the rest. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I will link my information. I will never reach out to you. Energies can go vice versa, Cancer. Gender is energetic, and these readings are timeless, so whenever you stumble upon them is when the messages were meant for you. So Cancer, I hope you're doing fantastic, feeling the vibes of this beautiful Mercury retrograde and this new moon in Sagittarius. And I hope you guys are preparing to set your intentions to invite whatever it is you want to manifest into your life for 2024. Okay, so as I was shuffling my animal oracle deck, then I'm going to open up the reading with Cancer. The number 25 showed up, so you could be a June 25th or a July 7th. 7-7, lucky numbers, maybe lottery for some of you. But it says growth, connection, and renewal. So this reminds me of the approaching winter season that we're embarking on. So like many of you maybe are like shedding, I feel like collectively we're all shedding. But there may be something in particular for you that you are shedding. Could be an old paradigm or people, places, and things, Cancer, just to, you get rid of things so that you can make room in your life for newness, okay? So I'll shuffle the deck again and see if anything else pops out, and it did. So you got Snow Leopard at number 10, so you could be a July 10th or a July 1st even. So mystery, sensitivity, and belief. I love that. Those words kind of embody your sign to me. So some of you could be connecting with someone younger, maybe one of your children, or a child, or your inner child, or even one of your parents, okay? Or connecting with yourself as a parent, whether you are a parent or not, Cancer, okay? So I'm going to be using the Light Seers Tarot deck for the reading today. And as I was shuffling, the Five of Cups reverse popped out. I love this for you. Some of you guys are like getting over some level of sadness. You're not crying over spilled milk. Maybe you're taking some lessons and applying them to your future. Things that may have disappointed you or let you down. Perhaps they're giving you empowerment at this time, okay? Or that is what you're being called upon to use those lessons as empowerment, Cancer, okay? All right, so we'll get into your reading. All righty. Thank you so much, Spirit, for overseeing this reading for the sign of Cancer. Also, as I was shuffling and clearing the energy from the decks for you, this British sort of theme came up for you. I just kept hearing like a British accent. So maybe some of you are from England, or you want to move there, travel there, or something about Mary Poppins, English tea, English muffins, just some things like that were coming up. Thank you so much, Spirit. Let's get one more for Cancer. Thank you. Okay, guys. So bottom of the deck, Cancer, Two of Cups, you little lovey-doveys. So you guys could be connected to someone here in love, or you are in love with someone. Yes, it could be romantic, but it also could be platonic, could be a family member, best friend, just someone you love here. Could be stressing you out at this time, Cancer. You love someone very much, but you are upset over them for some reason. As much as you guys are trying to come out of focusing on the negative, I feel like you guys are really trying not to focus on negativity or pessimism or things that make you sad, but really, some of you are up at night crying, stressed out, or this could be the way someone's feeling about you, someone that you're connected to. The Ten of Wands is saying maybe it's time to drop the burden, or the situation has become too burdensome. You do have a 9 and a 10. So Spirit is letting me know that you are at the end of a very stressful time in terms of a relationship, okay? With the Ace of Wands, you can look forward to some new beginnings here, Cancer. This is beautiful, okay? A new spark, a new flame. Maybe you're surrendering an old connection for a new one, or maybe you're renewing something within an existing relationship, okay? This is definitely a relationship theme here. For many of you, yes, it could be a friendship, but I just feel like things are getting better, okay? Your attitude is becoming more positive. You're learning to surrender what is no longer needed. I'm not really familiar with the snow leopard. I don't have any facts about them, but I do encourage you to look up the spiritual meaning of the animal snow leopard, okay? There will be some information in there for you, okay? But with this Four of Wands, I think happier times you're going to be looking forward to happier times at home, with family, or with a partner, okay? I think you're going to be looking towards the future here with a very positive outlook. The world, I don't think you want a particular connection to end. I think you love someone very much here, Cancer. They love you very much, and it's very important to you to work things out with them. And I think in order to do that, you are in a space of like releasing anything that's unnecessary so that you can sustain this connection, okay? There could also be some karmic lessons tied to this, some very important lessons you were meant to learn through this relationship. The Queen of Swords, some of you could be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Maybe you guys aren't speaking right now. Maybe you feel like they're withholding information from you. Maybe you feel like they're being dishonest with you. But this has to do with, using your voice in a healthy and safe way, okay? There could have been some harsh communication lately, some disappointments with this Three of Wands. Things did not turn out as you or they expected. And one of you thinks that the other one is going to continue to repeat negative cycles, while the other one is really sincerely trying to work on releasing those cycles, okay? With the Three of Pentacles here, you may be in a family with this person. Maybe you guys have kids together, but you really, there is an energy of like staying together for the kids. That is a Blink 182 song, so maybe you may be familiar with that band. But that just came through. But yeah, there could be a stay together for the kids energy here. And for some of you, there could be a third party aspect involved, but one of you maybe needs to open up more. One of you needs to open up more about what it is you're thinking, okay? One of you is more in your feels, but trying to do that in a positive way, and the other one is more in your headspace, but you're not really being expressive with that. Cancer, my advice here would be to be as patient as possible for the next 4 to 6 weeks if you have that kind of patience in you, because Mercury is retrograde, and that is going to bring challenges with communications at this time, okay? So do your best to like get into your own heart space and think about what's best for you, Cancer, because you really are doing yourself a service by releasing anything that's bringing you down emotionally, okay? And trying to like shed that. One or both of you like really need to shed some old paradigms that have to do with repeating cycles and getting disappointed or let down in love, okay? Or continuing to repeat toxic cycles. It's kind of time for that to come to its completion, okay? So with the Knight of Cups here, this is typically your energy along with Pisces and Scorpio, but this is like maybe being closed off emotionally right now. Maybe you feel sad and you don't want anyone to like really know that, or maybe the person with whom you're dealing is sad and they're kind of keeping their emotions to themselves. I did not bring a clarifying deck. I don't know why I didn't do that. But with the Eight of Swords, someone's really trying to get out of their head, stop obsessing about things that kind of like bring them down and make them sad, okay? One or both of you may feel like the other one is not receptive emotionally here, okay? With a Devil here, there could be some addictions that need to be released. There could be some alcohol that is playing a role, especially with this Five of Cups, lots of spilled liquid here, lots of spilled emotions, could be, some alcohol, substance issues going on here, and some unhealthy attachments is in the challenge position. That could be, causing a blockage in expressing yourself emotionally, or the person with whom you're dealing, okay? I feel like Cancer, there's an energy of one or both of you feeling like the other one is like heartless or cold, or, you don't really care as much as you say you do. One or both of you are feeling this way because not enough communication is being expressed in the situation. There could be like a little bit of an age difference here. Not that that has anything to do with anything. It just is, okay? So in the headspace or crowning the reading is the moon. You showed up in your own reading along with Pisces, but there's some mystery here. You could feel like the person is keeping secrets or just very mysterious at this time. Or this is an energy of you really needing to get into your subconscious and repeat, I am healthy, I am well, I am free, or why am I so free? Affirmations are more powerful, Cancer. Why am I so healthy? Why am I in tune with my emotions? Why am I always in alignment with my subconscious? How is it that I'm always able to overcome my fears? Just things like that. I feel like Spirit is wanting you to really merge with your subconscious and release anything that you feel tied and bound to here, and any fears around expressing yourself emotionally, okay? So the past influences, like you felt brought to making a decision about something. Cancer, you might have been like blindsided by a situation, or maybe you've kept your blinders on in the past, like you've acted like you didn't see something, or maybe the person with whom you're dealing was acting like they didn't see something that was a problem in the situation. I am getting like some mystery, some things hidden, probably some addictions, and some either overly emotionally expressive, like maybe there's drinking and arguing and drinking and negative use of your language. And maybe it's the English language, since England came out in the beginning. Many of you speak or understand English, but you're using it in a destructive way, one or both of you here, because there's some toxic energy here, Cancer, and you're doing your best. I'm really proud of you. You're really doing your best to try to shed what you need to shed so that you can grow and connect with yourself, and renew in a more empowered way, okay? And it's okay to be sensitive like that. People always give Cancer like this rap for being sensitive, but that's actually a superpower, okay? Just to be able to feel the emotions of others and be in touch with your own emotions is an absolute superpower, okay? So don't ever let anyone come for you when it comes to sensitivity. That's absolutely powerful. And many of us could learn from that, Cancer, okay? So you could have been at a crossroads in the past as in terms of like what to do, because one or both of you are like, maybe you're not listening to your intuition, and with the moon here, you definitely need to do that. So with the High Priestess, heavy emphasis on the intuition. Pisces energy, some of you guys have Pisces in your chart. Absolutely, you're dealing with the Pisces, or alcoholism is playing a key factor in the situation here, Cancer. You can overcome anything with love and open communication. I'm being called to tell you to be patient with yourself and love on yourself, no matter what, no matter if you think you did anything wrong, if you think they did anything wrong, do not forget to love on yourself. You really need it a lot at this time, okay? You need it now more than ever is what I'm hearing. But please listen to your intuition. You're not going to go wrong. It's absolutely heightened at this time. There are going to be messages coming through your dreams. And there could be like a Pisces influencing the situation, or another Cancer influence in the situation somehow as well. Okay. And again, there could be some secrets or some mystery here. Okay. Or just get deep into that subconscious, maybe more in the heart space and not so much in the head space. Okay. So what's coming towards you, Cancer, is the Ace of Cups reversed. So you're going to be more closed off emotionally, or the person with whom you're dealing is going to be afraid to open their heart space. Maybe because, like I said, there's been some harsh communication. There is love here, Cancer. You guys do have a love for each other, but I feel like there's been some secrets and some uncertainty and some toxicity here. And, for some of you, there's been some coldness and some heartlessness, all right? And that is why one or both of you are blocked off emotionally, and your heart chakras can expect to be closed here in the near future, all right? So can you give me one more for the Ace of Cups? Justice. Some of you are dealing with a Libra, and the reason why you're closed off emotionally is because you're really trying to find balance in your life, okay? Some of you are married to this person, but you're just trying to find balance emotionally. I feel like there's been some emotional wounding here. And so one or both of you are absolutely closing off your heart space because there's a fear of like getting hurt again, while simultaneously trying to heal your heart. Okay, that can be very difficult, but it's nothing that cannot be accomplished. So the energy that you're in is this star, you precious little, oh my gosh, you guys are so precious. This is Aquarius energy. Many of you have Aquarius in your chart, or you're dealing with someone with Aquarius in their chart, or this is just the energy of you having hope, having faith. You know, you wish for this situation to work out for your highest benefit. I feel like you really want to stay connected to this person or this situation, and you don't really want to give up. You know, like this person may be a light in your life, you know, or maybe that's how they feel about you. You've acted as a light in their life. And there's an energy of wanting to stay connected to the situation. Just be careful, be mindful. You know, if the situation proves itself to continuously be toxic with that world reverse, Cancer, like just try your best to come out of these toxic cycles that you keep repeating, Cancer, okay? Your subconscious is really wanting you to dive deep and break free of these repeating cycles here so that you can get the love that you're really like wanting, okay? At a subconscious level, there could be, you know, some inner child work, some shadow work that would benefit you to do at this time, okay? So the energy around you is the strength reversed. So the person with whom you're dealing may be a Leo or have Leo in their chart, or it's just, these are opposite signs. By the way, they're sister signs. So divine counterpart here is what I'm getting. But the person with whom you're dealing is kind of feeling weak, okay? They feel drained, they feel weak. Like, can you give me one more for the strength? Justice again. So yes, many of you are dealing with the Libra. They're feeling weak and they're really just trying to regain or restore balance in their life. I feel like they have been held back or felt held back for a long time, and they're just drained, Cancer. They're weak, you know. Maybe it's because of the alcohol, or maybe it's because of the fighting. Like, you guys y'all been talking shit to each other. You haven't been treating each other very well. Like, you haven't given a shit about each other's feelings at all. So you're both gonna have to get dead ass serious about whether this connection is realistic, okay? Like, yeah, there's love here. You could have a family together, but there's been some ego, some drama, some very harsh communication, and it has left the person with whom you're dealing quite drained. And they're really trying to restore balance in their life. They're trying to be as fair as possible. So please just like be considerate of that and take your time with them. So I think you're hoping to move things forward, and some of you are kind of acting like things don't bother you, Cancer, when it really does. Do that at your own risk, you know, like you want to come off like the leader, the top dog. That could be part of like the ego situation here, or why the devil is here is because one or both of you is like more in the ego than the heart space. There's a lot of pride here, especially with this strength card and the King of Wands. There could be like another person involved as well, and that's what you fear. Maybe you subconsciously fear that there's another person that is one-upping you or better than you in some way. You have to be careful with thoughts like that, okay? Don't tear yourself down here, Cancer. Like, please don't do that. Like, or maybe the person with whom you're dealing feels like your ego is just really kind of getting in the way. But I feel like for you, Cancer, you're not trying to be egotistical. You're just trying to take a leadership role here. You're trying to take control of the situation because you've been confused for a long time. But one thing you're not confused about is your love for this person, okay? Like, I actually feel it in my own heart, like how much you really love this person. But I feel like this person thinks that you're full of a lot of pride and you're attaching yourself to them for unhealthy reasons. Like, I feel like the person with whom you're dealing feels like you don't truly love them or care about them, or you're not nurturing them, or maybe they feel like you're not nurturing yourself in some way. So self-care is vital for you at this time, Cancer. Like, you have to take some time to care for yourself. You know, you may need to focus more on yourself than this connection at this time, at least while Mercury is retrograde, okay? And then, as my Capricorn sun says, and then 8 of Wands. So communication is going to be a challenge, absolutely. You guys could have each other blocked. You know, there could be some stagnancy, as the Cancerian in my life says. There could be some stagnancy, some issues with things moving forward. I really find that a conversation, an open and honest conversation, needs to be had where both of your feelings are considered. You both need to consider the other person's feelings and get the hell out of your egos and be mindful and more emotional than logical here with the situation. Can you give me one more for the Eight of Wands? The Empress reversed. So for some of you, this may not have any more growth potential, at least while Mercury is retrograde. This may be the end of the road for you guys. I do think there is a good bit of love here. I do think that for many of you, the situation can be repaired. For some of you, this is the mother of your child, or this is you as a mother, Cancer, or if you don't have children, it could be something about your mother that needs to be healed, okay? Which is why the snow leopard is here with the parent snow leopard and the baby snow leopard. There could be something about the mother. You are the sign of the mother that needs to be healed. And this is also self-care. It needs to be what is the primary focus, okay? Like, it can't move forward if you guys don't give yourself this healing, okay? And get into your subconscious and find, find what feels good, okay? Find what feels good. And some of you absolutely have children together. This is a soulmate connection. You guys are here to teach each other divine, powerful lessons. They don't have to be so harsh anymore, guys, okay? You guys can get to a space of healing, of love and light and understanding, and try as much as you can to take your pride out of it. But it's going to be a little bit challenging. I will be honest with you. So both of you need to take care of yourselves before you can actually take care of each other, okay? So I'll pull from my Oracle deck for you before we shut this thing down. The journey did come through as I was shuffling. The journey, Cancer, is just as important as the destination, okay? It's beautiful. You're going to have a positive outcome either way. Just remember to take care of yourself and your own needs. You are soaring to new heights. Experiment, play. Get into that childlike energy, okay? Everything doesn't have to be so serious, all right? Allow your spirit the freedom to explore new and exciting possibilities for your life. Follow the rainbow across the horizon. A pot of gold awaits. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this here. Cancer, I hope this was helpful. I love you guys so much. I wish you guys so much love, so much light, infinite abundance, Cancer. Please remember to take care of yourself and reach out to me if you want a personal. I also barter. It's not always about cash. So until next time, Cancer, take care.